Why is everybody in the
Hello?
dark? Nobody paid a light bill this week?
No, I paid my light bill. Hold on, I'm gonna cut my light on right now. Hold on. Oh my God, I can't believe you accepted my line. I was laying in my bed.
What you wearing to sleep? Let me see.
Hold on, I'm gonna show my dude because he's gonna be crazy. Like, what the hell? But listen, I feel like, first of all, let me say this: we rooting for both of our black men, right? Like, we not gonna put them down.
Right.
We rooting for both of them. It's like a black. We rooting for both of them, right? So we're not gonna put them down. My whole thing is Will Smith was going through a lot of shit, right? He's
Right.
going through a lot of stuff. So I just feel like, everybody, the whole world been mocking this man relationship for 2-3 years, right?
All right. Mm-hmm.
And everything just came to a head. You know what I'm saying? Like everything came to a head. So I just feel like this man was really just.
So you don't think he's mature? He wasn't mature enough to like compose himself. I mean, so he snapped. You could just snap. You know, when people that snap, they end up in jail. People snap and kill somebody. You snap and do things, and then your whole life is ruined.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't tell somebody how to react because it was a trigger. You know what I'm saying? I do feel like him and Jada should have had a conversation about whatever they had going on in their marriage. And I feel like, it should have been discussed and, you know what I'm saying? Like they should have talked about it. And that edge that he had, whatever stress he had going on, it would have took the edge off. So when Chris Rock made that joke, it wouldn't have been like, you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't have been such he wouldn't have felt like it was such an attack on his wife. But you can tell that it was a lot of built up frustration from whatever him and Jada's going through behind closed doors and whatever issues Chris Rock may have had, or Jada, because I've heard like there was an issue from the Oscars in 2016 and like that was old beef that was also put. You know what I'm saying? It came out.
Sorry, so okay. What do you think should happen to
I'm honest. I am for Will. I am definitely for him. I feel like I see what you was talking about earlier, how you was saying like from the comedian point of view. So like I kind of changed perspectives a little bit the way you kind of described it. But honestly, like when I first seen it, I was like, he stood up for his wife. I looked at it in the sense of like, if he was somewhere like in a different situation or a different area, someone making fun of your wife, you gonna be like, hey, we're not doing this. But when you explained it on how the comedian side on how it actually works, I kind of was like, oh, okay, someone's writing a script, someone's doing that. And it kind of made Will look a little silly. But at the sense, I kind of thought it was kind of like on a down low. I was like, dang, this hot. Like, you stood up for your wife. Like, you ain't gonna let nobody disrespect her. She was hurt. And I feel like her medical issues was like why would you make a joke like that?
Do you really think Chris Rock was thinking medical issue when he made that joke? You think?
I feel like the joke was too far. He did not have to do that. He didn't have to go that far. Like I feel like he knew about this.
He didn't know.
I feel like he knew about the situation. She has alopecia. Like, why would you make a joke like that?
What I'm talking about. Nobody knows she has alopecia. I didn't know. Nobody knows. Did you know that?
The writers just wrote it. He just speaking.
Nobody knew it. Did y'all know?
I knew.
I didn't know until I looked it up and see why he smacked her.
But she talks about it. She talks about it.
Chris Rock was just like you. He didn't. Nobody knew. So he could have picked any. What woman has a bald head? What woman has a bald head? A famous woman with a bald head.
Right. Like I didn't know she was sick until I looked it up. But
the thing about it was a bald head joke. It had to do with no medical problem. Let's say if fucking Rihanna had a bald head and she did a movie 10 years ago called Walk in the Sunset, he could have been like, hey, Jada, you're going to do Walk in the Sunset Part 2. It was about a person with a bald head. That's all he was looking for. That's what it was. He wasn't thinking medical issues. He wasn't thinking none of that. I personally thought, I was giving Will Smith the benefit of a doubt and made it seem like he was talking about the movie G.I. Jane because this lady cannot play no other movie, but something like that. So that I'm trying to think the worst to why he went and did that, because it definitely was not about no medical, because nobody knew, we didn't know, and then no Chris Rock didn't know. If I know somebody have a medical issue, I'm not gonna nobody gonna touch that.
Yeah, honestly, like when you made your perspective more known, I was like, he literally had to stand up, think about walking on that stage, couldn't walk back, and literally like smacked him upside the head. Like that was,
you know,
he wasn't thinking.
good enough.
I don't think he was thinking.
Got up, just getting up alone was scare a man. He could just walk back after that. He did not.
That's what I thought he was gonna do. Just like, don't talk about my wife, like in his face. But he literally touched him. Like, he felt like nobody can touch him. The way he said it, like, what do you think the consequences should be? Like, honestly, I don't think like I'm like, oh, nothing's gonna happen to him. He's Will Smith. But when y'all mention like consequences, I'm like, oh, are they gonna actually do something to him?
Well, I mean, if somebody smack you, it's up to you whether you want to press charges or not. Because anyone to press charges I'm not sure anything criminal is gonna be done. But he did it on the biggest stage in the world. So
why would you think he wouldn't press charges, like Chris?
Well, because he's
because I don't think it was that deep. I feel like
no, he smacked him. It was deep.
That was deep.
I feel like Chris took his emotions out of it and tried to look at it from Will's point of view. It's like it's hard being in that situation, and you know, on one side of it, he like, okay, I gotta protect my wife. This man just disrespected my wife, whether he realized it or not. We're on a live television show in front of the entire world. And if I don't do anything right now to show her I got her back, I'm going to look like a bitch. I've been looking like a bitch for 3 years because I've been letting people, you know, joke about me, ride on me, and I haven't said anything. Social media been coming up with all kind of memes about this man, and he hasn't said anything.
But so then that's everybody. That's all famous people. Like, everybody get it, you know?
But
so
the
now
man,
you wait to the biggest night.
Human, just understand, like, if somebody keep picking at you and picking at you and picking at you, eventually you're gonna pop. You know what I'm saying?
I think he just he popped. Like, he just lost control. He just
lost control. Let me get a male's perspective. Let me get a male perspective on it, because I know y'all ladies are all about the man protecting the woman, right? Yeah. I understand that. You protecting a man, protecting this woman, but sometimes you also have women that would get us in trouble.
Yeah.
Where women get men ass kicked all the time.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
So yeah, it's not always a good thing. I still think we should always find the peaceful way of handling things. It's always, you could have did so much things, but what he did. So much more other way. Mike, what do you think?
Will Smith fucked up, dude. He fucked up bad. Like, that's your night, and he knew it.
Yeah.
Why would you stand up and go over there and, dude, he fucked up his the rest of his career is fucked up now.
No, the real moment that it should have
been.
Like,
nobody remember that. Nobody gonna remember him winning an Oscar. They just remember him punching somebody in the face.
That's look, so like that's like the next COVID right now. Like it's like it's all over the place. It's all over the place. Like
the world, yeah.
There is no cure for that.
Man,
that was deep. That was deep.
Listen,
there isn't.
PSA, y'all need to forgive Will. People fuck up every day. He human. He human.
No.
He fucked up. Yes,
dude.
But I'm rooting for.
He got to be punished.
Will has been my boy since.
Will Smith is a legend.
Wait, hold on. Let him talk.
Hold on. Will Smith has been my boy since I was little. I used to watch that shit, wake up, and that what he just did in 3 seconds has changed my perspective on him. Like that, it just fucked up. And to be honest, I wasn't really like a huge Chris Rock fan, but now after that, man, I got respect for Chris now. But like it just
he did that. Chris ain't gonna lie, he was mature. I was stunned. Like when I seen it, I was
Man, I wanted to meet Will because I never met him before. I even told Mike, I was like, hey Mike, let me try to get me to meet like Will. Now, man, I'm like, dude, that was a trash move, man. Trash ass move, man.
And that's coming from a light-skinned nigga, so I definitely respect.
This is coming from a dude that kind of looks like Will Smith. Now I don't even want to look